Hey everyone! Thank you so much for coming back and watching my channel. My name is Rebecca, but I go by the Mad Stitchy Girl here on YouTube and on Instagram. And I'm in the works of thinking of shortening my name even further to just probably the Mad Stitcher. Because I'm not a girl anymore. I'm going to be a mom, so I can call myself the Mad Stitchy Mom. But like the Mad Stitcher, I think it's probably going to be my new name, but probably coming August when she's delivered. I'm itchy. Okay, so today is April 30th. It is a Tuesday. It is very much, let me see, 69 degrees or at the moment here in Sacramento, California. So it's a nice sunny day, and hopefully my lighting stays this way. It's barely going to be the afternoon, like in 6 minutes or so. But I would like to thank everybody who is returning. Thank you so much for coming back and watching my channel. And anybody who is new, thank you for coming and checking me out. I hope you like what you see. If you do, I hope you like this video and you subscribe. But it's always optional. And then I would like to thank all the new subscribers who subscribed to my video in the last month this last month. So thank you for that. It's very much appreciated. Sorry, I'm really itchy. Stretch marks and everything. I think I have to pee. But I can do this. Okay. I'm gonna try to make this as short as I possibly can. I'm not gonna try to edit too much. The only thing I'm probably going to edit is adding in the cover photos. I'm not going to be putting any before pictures, but I will point out if it's a new project or where I stitched. But yeah, so this, by the way, is pretty much my channel all about cross stitching, really. I don't really do a lot of other crafts at the moment just because I get too tired now to even attempt anything new. Sorry, my hair. I don't know where my rubber band is because usually I have my hair up, but it's whatever. It's just gonna have to be in the way. I have a few projects I'm gonna show you. Not a lot of progress, like thousands of stitches, hundreds of stitches. Like minimal is like under 200 probably. And I only worked on them for the first 10 days of April. And then after that, I didn't stitch at all just because I was at my mom's. So I'm going to get into my life update right now to the reasons why. So for my life update, for the last 2 weeks, I was at my mom's house for like kind of like a last hurrah because I won't be traveling that much coming June or May, because by then I'm going to be like in my 9-month, 10-month and everything. I'm currently 34 weeks pregnant with my baby girl, who we have decided on the first name of being Amara. I'm still deciding what her middle name is going to be. My boyfriend likes Sabrina, but I'm not in love with it. I mean, I love the TV show Sabrina, but that was pretty much it. But I do have 3 other names so we're gonna kind of lock it in, and it's gonna be his last name. I was gonna hyphenate because we're not married or anything like that, and even if we were, I would still keep my last name. I'm just that type of person. But yeah, so I was at my mom's for like 2 weeks. I was supposed to, the reason why I went is because I wanted to go to Pismo Beach, but unfortunately when I arrived there, we found out it's going to rain. So we just, hung around. We did things with my nieces. We went out to eat a bit, different places in Fresno. So by then, I didn't have any money for that following Saturday. So I spent pretty much all week working, and it was so hot. We didn't really have a good AC going on. We had to wait for someone to come bring it, or fix it. So afterwards, I'd be so tired from all the heat, I would fall asleep. I did bring stuff to stitch, but then I kind of forgot needles. I had one needle, but it broke. It was like one of the DMC type needles, so that is one of the things I decided to do is all my needles, because like when I first started, I just kept buying DMC needles and they don't work for me. They keep breaking. So I'm going to get rid of all those. And then I bought me the Boheen, I think that's how you say it, needles. So I got a 24, 26, and a 28, which came in mail while I was gone. So I will be replacing those with those ones. Whew. I need water. Yep, I am just drinking water in my Maleficent cup. And my nose itches. But yeah, so we had to wait until I got paid and my sister got paid, which was not until the following week on the 25th. And then we had the money. We went to Pismo on the Saturday. We had fun. We went to Avila Beach. We let my dog and then my sister, 2 small dogs, go and play. Like there's this area in Avila Beach where you can just let your dogs off the leash and let them play. They had fun doing that. I got clam chowder, which is so good, from Splash Cafe in Pismo, because Pismo was just our stop to get clam chowder. Then we went to Avila, which is more quieter, because Pismo is very touristy, so it's packed all the time. Hard to find space, parking, so that was a no-no. And then we went to, I think what it's called, like Avila Farms, where you can feed the farm animals. And oh, sorry, she's kind of hiccuping right now because it's like this weird little bubble pulsey thing, and that's her hiccuping, and it feels always so funny. But okay, so yeah, we went there. I got me a big old thing of strawberries, which were so good. Got my boyfriend some kettle corn. Unfortunately, he couldn't come with us because someone decided they last minute to take some vacation, so he had to go and cover it. He's pretty much their boss. He's like big supervisor, but so he's the one that always has to take over, which is ridiculous, but it's like, okay, whatever. But he did come meet me on Sunday, because unfortunately, since like I said, I am 3 months, not 3 months, I'm in my 3rd trimester, so that means I get very much swollen feet and my hands and all that kind of stuff real easily. Like the most I was able to drive was like 19 miles, and then my sister had to retake over. I was trying to let her sleep a little bit, after all that playing, the sun and all that. We all needed like a nap, but I was wired, so I was like, I'm good. So, but I made it to the rest stop, and my feet were swollen. Like I could tell because I couldn't take off my slip-on shoes, which usually I can slip in, slip out. They were tight, so I knew I was not going to be able to drive from Fresno to Sacramento by myself. So my boyfriend just came on a train, which was his first train ride. He had fun, and we spent a little bit more time with my mom. Took him to go get free lunch at my sister's work. She works at John's Incredible Pizza. So I had my fill of salad. He had his fill of salad, pizza, and baked potato. But yeah, so we had fun. I got to see my nieces, but it's gonna be a while before I see any of them. Like a month or so, because they're gonna come real quick to see the baby when she's born. And then go home again. And they'll probably stop by again, my sister and her daughters, in July, because of they're going to Oregon, which is on the way. So, and they drive. So yeah. Let's see. Anything else going on? Nope, that was it. So let's get into my small, but still like a lot of projects I worked on of my WIP update. And then afterwards I have plans for May or Mania, whatever you want to call it. So the first one, these are not in order of when. I'll just let you know how many stitches I did, how many days I worked on it. Anything else, statistic wise, I'll put it in the description box. The cover photo will be up here in one of these areas, and no before pictures, but I will be trying to take pictures from this set so that the next time I have before pictures, because I haven't been taking like before pictures for anything, so I'm gonna try to start doing that. Okay, so first one is an actual new start. This is from Make It Pink. This is the Anastasia, and I just got a small start on it. I worked on it one day when I got the fabric. So this is where I'm at. I'm starting at the bottom of her dress. Let me bring it back. Right about there is what the fabric color looks like, and as you can probably see, it's sparkly. So I decided to go with an opalescent. This is Bestitch Me's new fabric color, Blue Moon. I wanted something that shouted Once Upon a December from Anastasia, and I thought this was really good. So I worked on it the first day of April, and I only got in 94 stitches. I will be keeping this out probably for May though. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, I get out of breath real easy now. Let's see. Next one is from Bella Filipina. It is the Cleopatra. And I'm restarting this because when I first started this, I worked with the wrong Karen Water Lily thread. I think it was espresso. If it wasn't supposed to be espresso, it was supposed to be red something, a lighter color kind of thing. So I unhooked it, and this is where we're at. Pretty much the same area, but a little bit more. And I'm really shaky, so it's gonna go in and out. And this is pretty accurate on the color of the fabric. This is Mummy from Bestitch Me. It is a 32 count. For Anastasia, that was a 36 count that I'm doing 2/2. As you probably noticed, I'm a big Bestitch Me fan, so I get a lot of her fabrics. I go with 3 of the main fabric dyers, which is Bestitch Me, Fiberlicious, and Under the Sea, which is the next one. This one is by Autumn Lane Stitchery. It is their Serena Sprouts, and this is where I'm at. Right there. I worked pretty much all of this area here. All that is pretty much new. And right here is about sort of what the color of the fabric is. It's a little bit brighter. This one is Sea God. It's a 32 count by Under the Sea Fabrics. That one I worked on one day, and I got in 92 stitches. For Cleopatra, I got 159 stitches. Next one is a project I'm doing for my boyfriend, and it's called Space Trooper. I got it from Etsy. The picture should show you who the designer or the shop was, because I can't remember at the top of my head right now. But this is where I'm at. So all of this is new. That's new, and a lot up here is new. This I am doing on a 28 count easy guide, but I'm doing it 2/2, so it makes it 14 count. Because it's a sort of small project, but it's only 4 pages, but it's full coverage. But I'm still deciding if I'm going to do the background or just do the Stormtrooper. Next one is very Stormtrooper right away. I was able to get 171 stitches. Okay, so my next one is a very tiny start. I started doing it and then I got tired. This is Greenhouse of Oddities by Lola Crow. It was last year's sale. I'm waiting for my fabric for this year's sale, which is the Deadly Aquarium. So this is where I'm at. I got like just right here done. And that was it. This is on a Bestitch Me fabric, but I can't really remember what it is. I got this like long time ago, and I know I added like you can't really tell, but like all this here is like a pinky purpley kind of color that I added myself. I want to say this was probably Banshee from Bestitch Me. So, okay. Oh, and Greenhouse of Oddity. Ooh, 1 day and only 41 stitches. And you probably notice like what's my favorite by how much stitches I can actually do in it, or how tired I get. Alright, this one is actually a favorite of mine, and a very expensive favorite of mine. This is this is Swan Lake by Chatelaine, and this is where I'm at. Let's see if I can get as close. So I finally finished the whole entire circle of 939, and now I am working on the specialty stitches. So I have from here 2 more of those specialty stitches, and then out here specialty, and some inside as well. And then afterwards is when I will get to all the golds and browns colors, and hopefully soon I will get this page done. That I've had this for like a long time already. This is on Periwinkle. It's a pretty purple, and it's a 28 count from Bestitch Me. Periwinkle was a fabric of the month, I think last December in like 2022, I think. But I know it was a fabric of the month because I was part of fabric of the month, and I got the 32 count, the small fabric, which gave me the idea for this one as well, which you'll see in a second. And then this one, I worked on it for 2 days. So the first day I did 256 stitches, which is like the circle, the rest of the circle. The second day is when I started the specialty stitches, and in Markup RXP they don't consider like the specialty wear as so I had to like mark it off like as an actual square, so a stitch, so it looks kind of weird, but it was 77 squares, so like 77 stitches, but these are all specialty, which I did write in my little notebook. But yeah, I got 2 days on that. This next one is another favorite of mine. Let's see. This is Butterfly Lace by Chatelaine as well. And this is where I'm at. So I got all of this pretty done. I got some sparkles in. It's always fun to bring this out. in a little bit of the coloring, but it's more still blue. This is High Tide from Bestitch Me. It's a 32 count. And I'm loving working on this. Butterfly lace, I only worked it in one day, but I was able to get 151 stitches. One second. Talking makes me tired. I'm almost there. Let's see. The next one is also called Swan Lake, but this is from Alforce Embroidery. I got this as a kit before the war with Ukraine started happening with Russia, so they stopped doing their kits, and then they decided they're gonna do like most all their kit stuff that wasn't already digital. They're gonna open an Etsy shop, so a lot of the patterns became digital, which made me happy because I'm a digital kind of girl for my patterns. Easier for me to track, and I have to use the paper. So I bought Swan Lake, and this is where I'm at. So I got like all of this area here done and a little bit there done. Now this one is also periwinkle, the 32 count fabric of the month that I got. That gave me the idea, since I thought it would look really good here. And if it's gonna look good here, why not put it on for my shadowing, since they match. I thought it was really cool. And then for Swan Lake, I also worked on it for 2 days, but not a lot of stitches on those 2 days. First day it was 26 stitches, and then the second day was 73 stitches. Alright, next one is a new start but restart. And it's really tiny, so hopefully you're able to see that. This is my second attempt of doing Halloween Quaker by Lila Studios, and this is where I'm at on the new start. So part of the moon and one of the motifs. And I am using all the called for flosses. For Swan Lake, I am using the variegated floss from Alforce Embroidery, which I love. And this one I am using all the specialty flosses that were called for from the pattern. This one is being worked on Howling from Bestitch Me. It's a 40 count. So that's it. That's where we're at. Don't worry about my dirty nails though. I don't know. I can never keep my nails clean for some reason. This one is only a day, and I got 72 stitches in it. Okay. Anything else? Okay. I do have another thing going. Let me see. No. Let's see. So, this next one is my baby sampler. It's a Nightmare Before Christmas sampler. I will put the name of the shop I got it from here. And I was working still more on the black for Sally, and then part of the hill. So this is where we're at. So I was able to do more right here. Not a lot. So basically around 24 stitches really, which I need to get back to. But it doesn't even matter if I finish this or not by the time she comes, because I'm still gonna need when she's born, how many pounds, inches, on all that weird stuff. Then let me see. Then the only other thing I kind of worked on was, it's on this fabric called Symphony. I don't think it's called Symphony. I'll put it and it's from Greystone's Fabrics. It's a 40 count that I got. I want to say it is called Symphony, but I don't know. It's a new one, and I just got the one little motif. But I find that this is going to be fun, and this will actually help my thread stash. I mean, I only got this little tiny itty bitty start. The one motif. See, this little tiny bit here. This is the 324 pattern by, what is it? Works of ABC? Let me see. Something ABC. I don't know if I have the picture here. Oh my edges. Oop. Doesn't look like it do on my phone pictures. Trying to see where I put it. Well, whatever. It's in the picture. It's called 324. Pretty much, it's 324 colors and 324 motifs, and I'm on the first one. And I'm probably gonna keep this one out too for Mania and work on it some more. And I'm gonna do it diagonally colors, which is gonna be fun because I don't really work on it diagonally. Yeah, I got the one motif and I did 25, and that is all of my stitching that I've done in the month of April. So yay. So now that we're done with the WIP update, let's get into my plans, and hopefully I can keep with my plans, because tomorrow is May 1st. It is start of Mania for us cross stitchers here around the world. So for my kind of Mania, like I said, one of the things I know I'm going to keep out and keep is my baby sampler. That I'm trying to get as much done as I possibly can. I am going to keep out my 324 and work a motif a day throughout the month of May, hopefully. And then the other one I want to keep out is my new start, which was Anastasia, since I just got that and I want to work on that one. So those are like my daily ones. And then we have about, what is it, 4 weeks? Let me see, like how many actual, we have one. So the rest of this week is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like 5. So kind of like 5 weekish. There's 31 days. And I'm just going to go by how it is like on my own phone. Like the rest of here. So I have so far 3 supersized projects. I have my Pokemon generations 1 through 5. I have my All Avengers, and I have my butterfly ball from Heaven and Earth Designs. So those are my big main 3 full coverages that I want to work on. So it's gonna be like a supersized Mania for me, and I want to work on those at least once a week. So I will be starting those in the big long 7-day ones, and then I'm going to pick out 2 other projects, which will be a mystery, I guess, of 2 projects, also full coverage, because I want to work full coverage, because I've been working, as you probably saw, like easy projects. as I call them. But I want to kind of work on some full coverage. So I'll pick out 2 more projects that are full coverage. Either it'll be a new start or one I kind of already worked on a little bit. And work on those. And then it's a maybe, because I do have my leap year style ones. I have one for my long dong sampler, which I'm doing Rose Marquee, something like that. I'm doing that one. And then I have my Bella Filipina, not Bella, my Mirabilia, which is Blossom. So I want to work on those as well. And those will be kind of like a daily thing as well. So like I'll have 1, 2, 3, 5 kind of dailies. And then 5 for like full week ones. So that's my plans. I want to work on full coverages, and then I want to work on my leap year style ones, and then these 3 here. And I think I can do it. I don't think it's going to be too much for me. The only problem I think I will probably run into is when I have to set everything up for my full coverage stuff. Because I have my my master set is not really finished yet. But like I said, with the help of this 324, any color I'm missing, I can go automatically go get it, and it's gonna help probably fill that up. But yeah, that's my plans. Full coverage, because I have been working on a lot of my full coverages. Which ones I'm gonna do for those other 2 short weeks, I have no idea. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do kind of what Crafty Gamey Jamie is doing. She kind of does like weekly videos and then she puts them all together. So I might do that. Or something. And then another thing too, which I'm going to start doing as well, is my Instagram. I'm going to go back and forth. So it's going to be where either I'm going to show you the project I was working on during the week, or like when I'm going to post a video, all the projects I worked on, but not the progress. Or I'm going to post the progress, but don't tell you the name of what the pattern is until we get to the video. I think that'd be kind of fun, don't you? Alright. And I think that's it. Yep, that is it. I made this only in half an hour, which is great for me. So, oh, and also, I have been working on my Alice Madness Returns, which is a video game for the PS3, or you can play it on your computer as well. It has to be Windows though, which kind of sucked. I've been working on like a conversion style from how Alice in Wonderland from Alfor's Embroidery is, that whole thing. But I've been working on redoing it because I lost all my files, so I had to redo it anyways. And I made some progress on it. Let me show you what I got. Actually, I don't have any pictures, but I will be reposting, because I actually did some changes from my original, because I was able to find pictures from my Instagram, so I can redo, like, don't have to think about it too much. But I did some little changes here and there. And then there is an Instagrammer. Let me see if I can find the picture again. Because she was kind of inspired. She's the one who actually inspired me to do this. So it's Imogen X Stitch. This is like part of what she has going on, and I thought it was pretty cool. So she's the one who inspired me to do that. Also, the other person who inspired me was Crafty Gimme Jamie. She was doing like different motifs from Kingdom Hearts, which I thought was pretty cool. So I went with my favorite thing, which is Alice Madness Returns, and then started converting some of the stuff there too. So it'll still have some of the elements like of them, but changed a little bit. And I can't wait. And then I have to find the perfect fabric for what I want to do with that one. Because I'm using This Is My Jam for the Alice in Wonderland Sal, which I kind of regret now not to use for this one, but it's fine. We'll find another fabric for this one. Okay, now we're done. Totally done. I swear. I'm going to go ahead and edit this, and hopefully you'll be seeing this on the 1st. Tomorrow, after I make sure I have all the pictures done and everything like that. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to me babble. I hope you watch my next video. So I'll leave you here. Bye for now.